festival was a celebration of talented young artists directed by Amanda TIFFIN and CAMILLO Lombard.
The significance of these kind of events is really to rejuvenate and refresh our rich cultural heritage of jazz music in the lives of the youth today. They need to know where we come from. And so I think this kind of event is good for them to see where we came from and where we're going to, because a lot of them have already written some of their own jazz original material.
I was 9 years old, when I heard Jimmy Dludlu play for the first time. And I remember hearing a song called Motherland, and I just fell in love with playing the guitar. Well, my dad taught me to play 3 chords, and it's still my dream to do what Jimmy Dludlu did, what Pat Metheny did, what George Benson did, what those guys did in their capacity.
From the age of 13, I picked up the trombone and I was introduced to these beautiful South African jazz legends, such as Winston Mangungungozi and Bheki Mseleku. And since then, I've just been gravitating more and more towards the music, to the point where I wanted to take the influences and create my own sound out of that. And that's the beauty of jazz. You're able to take so many different influences and make your own sound and create something out of that.
Holding back the years, thinking of the fear I've known so long.
Jazz has always been in my heart. It's like something I connected with. But then I started doing the R&B jazz, like Anita Baker and James Ingram. So I love those kind of guys, and Luther Vandross. So I've kind of got the mix of soul and jazz. So I like being undisciplined by not sticking to jazz and just putting a little bit of soul in it.
When I started playing jazz trumpet, I remember I was at high school in grade 10. My music teacher at the time, Frederick Reid, he played a video of Freddie Hubbard playing Cantaloupe Island, and he took this amazing tearing solo, and that was my journey of jazz. That's how I got introduced to jazz, and I said, man, I have to play like Freddie Hubbard. And that's my journey of jazz trumpet.
I was exposed to your Huma Sigelas, I was exposed to your trompecies, all these different kinds of musics, and I found that learning about jazz made me realize that jazz influenced a lot of that music. So I kind of gravitated to jazz because of the influence that I had heard from other music.
I started doing classical singing first. I went to the Drakensberg Boys Choir from a young age, and I was there for about 6 years, and after that I came to school here in Cape Town. A couple of months before my final year, my singing teacher suggested that I should maybe check out jazz, check out, Charlie Parker, Ella Fitzgerald. So since then, I've been in love with jazz.
Jazz really just stole my heart, especially in matric. I started listening to Ella Fitzgerald a lot, every day. And so when I came to college, my goal by the end of 4th year, which is what I'm in now, my final year, was to be able to scat like Ella Fitzgerald.
Mercy, no mercy, need no mercy, no. I don't need no mercy, no.
Some of the highlights for me of this experience have been really watching these young performers grow over the couple of days that we've been working together. I've worked with some of them over a few years as well. To see them really come into their own, singing their own music, performing, finding their own voices, that's been a really special experience for me.